Hey there guys, Ben here from Corner Flag Games and welcome to episode number 22 of the Hibernian Road to Glory career mode. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the calendar and see what games we have on offer for today's episode. Welcome back to the series once again. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody out there over the past few weeks who have been jumping into my streams on both Twitch and YouTube and massively supporting me on the Hibernian Road to Glory, as well as the chill streams that we've been doing on and off on occasions as well. So I'd just like to very much point out to those people, thank you very much for joining me on this journey, and I hope you are enjoying things. So the first game we have on offer today is in the league, and it is away to Kilmarnock before we round out the end of the transfer window. Moving into February, we've got a game against Celtic on the 1st of the month, and then we have a little bit of a week's break, and then we manage to come up against Tottenham in, is that the Champions League? Yes, it is. The round of 16 in the Champions League, we will face off against Tottenham, and to round out the final game of the episode, it is an away game in the league a couple of days later against Motherwell. Alrighty guys, so moving into today's first game, it will be a simulated game against Kilmarnock away in the league. We have tinkered with the squads for today's lineup as well, and we will be playing the backup brigade in this fixture. Anyway, so after a couple of minutes, Mediseka does get himself a yellow card. They get themselves an injury in the 10th, and we're just going to smash on straight through this after they get their goal, and we pull one back after they get a red card. Martin Boyle gets a penalty in the 25th minute, which kicks things off, and then Mallon gets us a goal to push on as the winners in the 80th minute. Alrighty guys, so we are now at the end of the transfer window with all deals said and done. So, for all the players that we have brought in this season, we have brought in Murillo, Margush and Blessing. We did bring them in at the start of the season, and the last ones that we brought in on pre-contracts, just to round them out for the end of the transfer window, we've got Chet Cater coming in on a pre-contract from Birmingham City. Russell Canuse coming in, the CDM, a young American CDM coming in from DC United. And the final one, I don't know whether I've told you guys or not, but he will be a centre-back, a young and upcoming centre-back. We've picked up Liam Lindsay from Burton Albion, 24-year-old Scotsman, on $3.5 a year. He will be a player that we'll be building for the future. Okay, guys, so moving into today's second game, and the first played one in today's episode. We're at home in the first day of the month against Celtic in the league. So without further ado, guys, we're just going to get straight on into it. Okay, ladies and gents, so here it is. It's the first played game, and we are at Easter Road for this one as Hibernian face off against Celtic. And here is the Hibernian lineup. It is Livakovic in goal, the back four of Murillo, Ambrose, Flavio, and Vojica. Two holding midfielders in Steven Ugarkovic and Geraldo. Blessing will be out there on the right-hand side. Daryl Horgan on the left, Petrados through the guts, and Tony Watt as the man on point. And here is the Celtic lineup. So it's Bain in goal, the back four of Gamboa, Simonovic, Lopez, and Peters. Five in the midfield with Arzani, Britton, Nitcham, Burhon, and McGregor. And it will be Edouard up front as the striker. And it will be us, the boys of Easter Road, to kick things off in this game, playing in the very rare Scottish sunlight. I did preempt that there would be a massive kit clash in this game, so I have put us in our white away kit, and because Celtic's kits are basically the same as all ours, being home and away, I've put them in their third strip. So there's a ball on down the line. It's Latif Blessing. Can we get an early goal on the board? And Simonovic will put that one over his own goal. We will get the corner from it, though. Will be Geraldo in the defensive midfield to hold on to the ball. Ugarkovic back to Geraldo. We put one straight through the guts here. We do. Dimi Petrados gets one onto Horgan. Horgan takes a strike, but it is tipped over by Bain. Is it enough to get it out? No, they do thump it out. And we will get ourselves a throw in for our trouble. Flavio comes in for the intercept, though. Him and Ugarkovic play a very neat little 1-2. Try to get that one off again. Can we get in the way? Come on, get in the way, get in the way! Eduardo takes a strike, but he is taken down on the outside of the area. Very late there by Alfie Ambrose. Is he going to the back pocket? He is! Alfie Ambrose, at the very last second, comes in with a last-ditch sliding tackle to try and get in the way, but he does clean up the Celtic striker on the way through, and we are down to 10 men very early on. And we do now make ourselves a substitution. It's Geraldo, the second centre defensive midfielder, who does get sacrificed for another centre-back. after the Alfie Ambrose red card. They take their strike. It's just over the top by McGregor. Just a bit too much whip on it by the looks of things. Cleanly strikes the ball straight over the wall. But that one is a bit high and wide. Blessing, can he tip one on through? He does. It's Murillo. Back on through. Tony Watt tries to get one all the way across. Bain completely fumbles it though, and we will get a corner out of it. Corner now for us. Dimi Petrados to take. 34 minutes in. Comes into the box. Flavio with a header. And it is narrowly wide as it ricochets off the net holding post. He does get up well over his man to win that header, but it is narrow wide. Britain goes out wide to Arzani, the Australian midfielder. There it is. There's the strike, and McGregor absolutely fumbles it, even though he is offside. Off in the box, but unfortunately unable to do too much in that first half. So as the whistle blows, the boys very dejected. They're doing well considering they're down to 10 men. But we will push on for the go-ahead goal. And at the halftime break, it's Hibernian 0, Celtic 0. So guys, here are the match facts at the halftime break. So for Hibernian, it is 0 goals, 3 shots, 1 on target with a shooting accuracy of 33%. To Celtics, 0 goals, 5 shots, 2 on target with a shooting accuracy of 40%. They are killing us with their passing accuracy at our very low 80% to their 87%. But we are winning the possession stakes with 57% to Celtics 43%. So guys, without further ado, let's just smash on now with this second half. And it will be Celtic to kick things off for this second half. I don't think we're doing too badly considering we are down to 10 men. A little bit shaky moments in our defence, using a back four that aren't really tried and tested together. But as I say, that Tony Watt does manage to come inside and win himself a decent ball. But Blessing will pick it up and hold on to it still. Tony Watt, can he find a man? Oh, pass is just going astray everywhere now. Rogic plays it on to Burhan. Burhan dispossessed by Steven Ugarkovic. Can we play that ball through? That is a tidy ball. It is Tony Watt. Can we get a low cross in? We do! There's the header! And it's in the back of the net. And I'm sorry, lads, for the screaming, but it's taken us an hour and 10 men and pushing everything very hard. And it is the puppet master, the Australian puppet master himself, Dimi Petrados, to smash that one in home. Great play there by Tony Watt to drag it wide. It is a very low double tap square cross to find the head of Dimi Petrados unmarked in the centre of the box. And he just puts that one completely away from Bain. And it is Dimi Petrados for his 6th goal in the Scottish Prem. Celtic again will kick things off for what remains to be seen of this half. There's still plenty of time for Celtic to find an equaliser. Eduardo picks it up quite wide, try and get in the way of the cross. There's the header. Flavio has managed to get that one away, and it will be Steven Ugarkovic who picks it up in the midfield now, trying to get a ball across. And we've gone through the back of Peters. It is Latif Blessing who does do the damage. Plays on a ball down the line, through to Tony Watt. Tony Watt goes for a low cross. It was a very weak one on the turn. And they get a ball out all the way to Eduardo, but that's going to be it. I think Latif Blessing picks up his yellow card finally. No, does he? Yes, no. It is the final whistle, ladies and gents, and we do scrape a win with a 10-man Hibernian to claw over 3rd place Celtic in the league at the moment as well. And at the end of our 90 minutes against Celtic, it is Hibernian 1, Celtic 0. Okay, ladies and gents, so here are the match facts after our 90 minutes against Celtic in the league. So for Hibernian, it is 1 goal, 7 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 42%. To Celtics, 0 goals, 6 shots, 2 on target with a shooting accuracy of 33%. Passing accuracy, Celtic did drop off. We stayed with 80%. And Celtic with an 84, dropping down from an 87. And we did lose out on some of the possession that we did have, dropping down to 54% to Celtics, 46%. Okay guys, so moving into today's 3rd game, we move now back into the Champions League where we take on, with the first leg in the round of 16 of the Champions League against Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur, at home at Easter Road. So guys, without further ado, let's get on into it. Okay guys, so here it is, back for more Champions League action. We have made it ourselves all the way through to the round of 16 so far, where we will face off now against Tottenham Hotspur. Here is a look at the other knockout phases in the round of 16 so far and the matchups. Okay, so we will now kick off with the Hibernian lineup. It's Livakovic in goal, a back four of Murillo, Ambrose, Flavio, Bojica, Geraldo, Ugarkovic in the holding midfield, Kemberry being restored to the squad, Petrados and Blessing, and Tony Watt as the striker. And we'll now take a peek at the Tottenham Hotspur lineup. Lloris in goal, a back four of Aurier, Felipe Sanchez and Marcelo, Ilamaradi and Wanyama make up the DMs. Lucas, Dele Alli and Heung-min Son and Harry Kane up front as the striker. And after saying that, it will be the boys of Easter Road to kick off in what is going to be a hotly contested round of 16 first leg in this Champions League. Lloris will thump that one back into play. Ugarkovic wins the header onto Dimi Petrados. We get that one all the way through. Ugarkovic plays in a through ball. It's come all the way to Latif Blessing. Oh, he takes the strike. They fumble with it in the back. I think that is going to be an offside call on Latif Blessing. Only very nearly. Oh, and it's by baby margins that we miss out on that one. Bojica now coming on down this line. It looks like he's up against Davinson Sanchez into Geraldo. Tony Watt now goes all the way through to Ugarkovic. Ugarkovic pokes a ball through to Kemberry. And he's offside again. That's 2 offsides. So we are becoming an attacking threat. As you can see, it's just a pinch of a whisker. Split second late once again. And we get another offside call. Not bad for Kemberry, considering he is coming back from injury. Ugarkovic onto Tony Watt. Straight through to Dimi Petrados. Goes a bit too fast. Back to Dimi. Back to Tony Watt. Can we get it on back to Dimi? Play him through the back. Oh, and he just misses it by a narrow margin. It's a comfortable save there by Livakovic. We'll throw that one out, and it's a danger ball. We've given it straight over to Heung-min Son. It's a top tackle there by Murillo to stop him. The South Korean international. We're going to play straight through the guts now. It's Dimi Petrados. On through to Geraldo. Flicks one over to Bojica. Over the top for Latif Blessing. What has he got in his locker? Can he hold Lucas out? He sort of does. We get the header. Goes the wrong way there by Steven Ugarkovic. We will chase it all the way out though. Waiting for a ball to come through to Kane. We know they're going to give it to him. It's a back heel all the way through to Heung-min Son, who ball rolls me in spectacular fashion. But Livakovic will claim the weak shot, and that will do us for the first half. So Tottenham are starting to flex their muscles and show their might towards the latter part of that first 45 minutes. But there is still a half and a full another game to go. And both teams will run into the sheds at half-time with a stalemate, 0-0. So guys, here are the match facts so far, and it looks very one-sided. Yeah, I don't think I agree 100% with these results, but, or well, these facts anyway, but we'll go through them anyway. So for Hibernian, it is 0 goals, 1 shot, none on target with the shooting accuracy of a big fat duck. To Tottenham's 0 goals, 4 shots, 4 on target with a shooting accuracy of 100%. We are beating them in the passing accuracy battle just by a mere 1% with 83 to us and 82 to Tottenham. And the possession is a clean slate, both sides sharing the spoils 50-50 apiece. So without further ado, we're going to knock on straight with this second half. And it will be the boys of London to kick off things in this second half. So they did flex their muscle and show their might. Harry Kane absolutely drilled. Gets taken out. There's a great stop by Elfie Ambrose as well. Flexing their muscles and showing their might. But we defensively are a rock so far. And it's flicked onto Kemberry. Florian Kemberry, can he do it himself? No, it's come all the way out. It's a great stop by Hugo Lloris on that pass. And it does fall out now to Heung-min Son. Trying to play Harry Kane, pushing him wide. They're getting numbers forward. Is it offside? No, it's not. Heung-min Son goes on his own. Dele Alli with a strike. And Livakovic gets a hand up to it to just push it round the post. Dele Alli, a very dangerous position for him to take that first time strike. It did look like it was going near post. Livakovic, the man of the hour, saves it and puts it over. I don't think he knew too much about that one. They take the strike. No, he runs over it. Gundogan takes it. It's hit the post. And can we get the danger away? Lucas, we get in the way. He gets it back. Ugarkovic struggling to get rid. Petrados trying to get rid ever so desperately. He wins it back. We do get it away though. Murillo Tries to go down the line. It's a great ball out to Florian Canberry, but he is going to be caught. Tries to get it on the inside to Tony Watt, but Marcelo does get in the way of it. Ali, Harry Kane, Heung-min Son. Friggin' fancy passes going everywhere. They're going to cut us right open if we're not careful here. Dele Alli tries to go on the inside. It is Heung-min Son. Livakovic palms it away. And we do retain the possession on it. And we will play it safe. Ugarkovic. Flavio, that's a danger ball. We've had to take a crack at it. Harry Kane. Livakovic with a great stop. We're just going to thump it out anywhere will do for now. And we get that one all the way out to Florian Canberry. We're sending Tony Watt on a run. Can he beat Davinson Sanchez? Yes, he does. Will he be able to get the strike away? We flick it back. Men overrun it. We take the strike. It's not going anywhere. Can we get the cross in? No, we're not going to get the header. No, we do. Hugo Lloris just comes up trumps and saves them in the dire minutes. We are getting a bit stretched at the back now. They've poked one through to Harry Kane, who's sitting wide. Waiting for the dip at the box. Livakovic with a punch. Ilamadani hits the post. Dele Alli. Saved by Livakovic. Oh, we are getting away very luckily with this one. Canberry, can he hold possession? Does. Gets it out. Tony Watt flicks it on again. Oh, we get one through. It's Blessing. Can he finish? He does! In the 95th minute. I'm losing my voice from all the commentary. Oh, we scrape one. It takes off feet. It's unmarked men. Oh, and it's a fantastic angle. Oh, Latif Blessing on the curl around Lloris. Davinson Sanchez coming across way too late. And we have done a smash and grab, and it is that man Latif Blessing in the 90th minute for 4 goals now in the Champions League. And Spurs will play out what remains to be seen of the last of the game. And there it is. We'll go into the second leg at the London Stadium with a goal advantage. And who saw this coming? Oh my God. I'm speechless. Latif Blessing, the man of the hour. If that is not a smash and grab game, I do not know what is. And the final scores after 90 minutes, it's Hibernian 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. So guys, we're now going to take a look at the match facts from that enthralling game in the first leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League against Tottenham Hotspur. So for us, the boys of Hibernian, it is 1 goal, 5 shots, 4 on target with a shooting accuracy of 80%. To Tottenham Hotspur's 0 goals, 10 shots, 8 on target with a shooting accuracy of 80%. They finish up with a passing accuracy of 87% to our quite lowly 82%, and they did end up winning the share of the possession with 53% for Tottenham and 47% to Hibernian. Okay guys, so moving into today's 4th and final game, we are away in the league against Motherwell, who are currently sitting in 5th position. We currently are sitting top of the table. As you can see, we are running the backup brigade, and for those keen-eyed viewers, you will notice as well that there is a number 3 on our bench called Sukasev. Oh, and we can see it in the 4th minute. That's fantastic. There is a guy on the bench for us called Sukasev, who is a right-back regen player who I've picked up from the free agents. He is a 65 rating player, and he's quite young. He's only 18, so he looks like he will be the replacement for Bakayoko, who's now starting to get in his 30s, and he is only 2 ratings higher, I think he was. But yeah, he's going to look to be a tidy player for the future. And unfortunately, we do go down to Motherwell with a 2-1 loss. Okay guys, so that about wraps up today's episode. So in our next episode, we will jump in with this game against St Johnstone. That will be the first game back when we return in our next episode. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave your comments and feedback down below. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tick the little notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. For all those that aren't aware, please jump on and join in the official Corner Flag Games Discord server, where we have all the funs and all the banters. Links for that will be on screen and in the description below. And for all those that aren't aware, we are doing 2 live stream series currently at the moment. One with Paris FC, which is a subscriber career mode where you choose the transfers. And the second one is a Youth Squad live stream, which is a Youth Academy sort of style series with Grasshopper in the Swiss League, with also some other stuff happening as well, like chill streams of Modern Warfare. So if you guys want to get involved in those series, make sure you jump on to the YouTube channel, make sure you are subscribed, and tick the notification bell to get the notifications for when I stream on YouTube. And make sure you are following on Twitch, my Twitch channel as well. Links for that will be on screen and in the description below. But don't fret, guys, I'll be back with the next episode of the Hibernian Road to Glory career mode soon.
Oh yeah, everybody now.